Hello folks, this tutorial we're going to cover just how to start a basic Java scripting language, part of our programming unit here. I'm going to start out with something that should be familiar with most of you here. I'm going to create a new text document. Alright, and I'll give that, let's call this lesson 5.1, and then we'll rename the file extension so it's an HTML document or HTML. It'll get this little message. I'll say, yep, we want to change file extension on it. All right. Now it's associated with my web browser, and my default web browser is Firefox. Okay. So let me open that up, and I'll open it with Notepad. All right. Pull that in the screen where we can all see that. All right. So from here, change my font size. And we'll crank this up a little bit. We'll crank it up to 14 point here. It's a little easier, more visible for you. All right, so I'll create my HTML document. Remember how to do this from previous lessons. Open a tag, close the tag. And inside of that, I'm going to put my body in here. And I'm just going to put a little script. And I could put scripts anywhere inside my HTML code. For this particular example, I'll put in my body here. I'm also going to put some identification in here. So I'll use the H1 tag, and I'll say lesson. I got lesson 5.5. I'm going to call this lesson 5.1, introduction to JavaScript. Okay. So far I haven't done anything unusual. You've seen this before. I have a small screen here. Let's go down and make this a heading 2. Okay, save it, and I'll just minimize it here and then open up my web browser, make it just a little better size wise. Okay, so there we go. Here's the introduction to JavaScript. All right, and I'll multitask and bring this back in the screen here. And now my text document here, let's throw a script in. And again, I can throw it in wherever I want. I'll put it at the beginning of my body statement here. Okay, so I'm going to say script, and you identify what type of script it is. So this is syntax that you'll need anytime you put a JavaScript in. I'll say type equals text / JavaScript. Okay, so I got a new tag there, a script tag, and then I'll end my script tag down here. Let's make it do something. Okay, so right now this isn't going to do a thing. We'll just save it, and I'll bring it back up. We'll do an F5. Okay, nothing's really changed here. But let's put a script in here, and I'm going to use a function or a method known as the alert method. And what the alert method does is it sends up a message box to the screen. So I'll say alert, and I'm using the Java language here, so I need to start with apostrophe and then put quotes in there. And I'll put some text in here. Whatever's inside of my quotes and apostrophe will show up on the screen. So I say hello. Well, the classic programming example, always hello world. And then I need to end that statement. That's a Java statement. I'll say hello world. All right. So I'll save it. Control S saves it. I'll refresh. Okay, you notice right here I have before anything loads up on the page, I have a JavaScript application that sends out a message box. I say okay, and then it displays my HTML text. Let's put one more Java scripting language line in here. I'll do another alert and I'll say hello world. And then the user will have to click OK. And then we'll do one more here and I'll say, hope you're having a great day. Close it off. And it's a semicolon. We got to terminate all of our lines, all of our statements with a semicolon. Save it. Reload it. Okay, so I get my hello world. And I get my second message box. Hope you're having a great day. Okay. So there's the code. I might encourage you all to practice that, and we'll start getting into more sophisticated methods and Java scripting techniques here based upon our studies out of Chapter 10.